Week 6, failure. Failure. This week is about failing. Failing. And my position on the topic is I want you to fail. That's right. I said it. I want you to fail. This message is for the students that are in a position where things are going smooth, you're operating in your guidelines and you're comfortable. All right? Things are comfortable for you. I'm telling you, I want you to fail. I want you to fail because the best people have experience from failure. The ones right now that I'm talking to, you probably got things going on. You're moving forward. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're getting a good grade. You're getting the A's and B's. Right? But you're not stepping out of your comfort zone. You're operating in a very comfortable territory, things that are familiar. You know what to say. You know what to do. You know how to respond. I need you to step outside that comfort zone. I need you to step outside of that area. Put yourself in a position where you could possibly fail. And I hope that you do. I do. I hope that you do. I hope that you fail because failure brings out the best in all of us. Look at LeBron James. He had a movie out, a documentary about his basketball career and how he started playing with his AAU team and his high school team. I think it's called More Than a Game. And I watched this movie and I watched these cats go to the championship and fail. And go to the championship again and fail. He got to the NBA. Woo, he was successful. And then he started playing with the Cavs. Took him a while to get together. They went to the championship and they failed. He changed, went to the Miami Heat. They went to the championship and they failed. They didn't win. Right now, LeBron James is the best player in the NBA right now. Some people argue and say Kobe, but I'm telling you right now, he understands failure. In order to understand success, I think you need to understand failure. So for those people who are comfortable, and I'm sure LeBron was comfortable. You watched him as a high school student. He looked like a man amongst boys. Michael Jordan. This cat, he went through some tremendous failure before he became a superstar and became a success, winning 6 rings. Failure. I'm talking about failing. I'm talking about stepping out of your comfort zone and doing things that you don't normally do, taking risks. Those of you that are doing well, those of you that are organized, those of you that are practicing reflection, those of you that are disciplined, those of you that are practicing, those of you that are sacrificing, doing what you're supposed to do, now put yourself in a position where you're going to fail. Stop being scared of it. Walk to it, run to it, embrace it and face it. And let it happen. And see, especially if you haven't before. If you're used to always winning, you do something different. Step outside of your comfort zone. Your boy, I'm in a position where I've been a little comfortable. So now it's time for me to put myself in a position to fail. I want to become a speaker. I want to get out in front of audiences of hundreds of thousands of people. But yet, I haven't put myself in a position to take on any speaking gigs so that could happen if I'm not prepared. Guess what? I got 2 speaking engagements coming up. 2. And I'm not going to let this happen to me anymore. If I fail, let's do it. And so I can revamp my speaking, revamp the way I talk to people, the way I communicate with audiences and engage them, and then bring about some type of success, some type of outcomes that are benefiting people so that people are just growing, learning. I got 2 speaking engagements coming up. So I'm putting myself in an arena where I'm not comfortable anymore. I like talking to people. I don't mind talking in front of people. But when I got to craft something and put something together and hope that people gravitate to what I'm saying, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little anxious. And you are too. I understand that. You got tests coming up. You might be a little nervous. You might be a little anxious. But put yourself in a position to fail. One thing I need you to realize and understand and just embrace and just hold on to the fact that you're still students. You're students. You are here to learn. So it's okay if you get something wrong. It's not the end of the world because you got an answer wrong. And I feel that's one of the biggest fears with students in class. They have a fear that if they get the answer wrong, if they guess wrong, if they say the wrong thing, if they stutter or stumble, I do it all the time, that they're going to be ridiculed and laughed at. and put down by their peers because they went out on a limb, then do it. Just do it. Just do it and see what it feels like. See what it feels like to get the answer wrong in front of a whole bunch of people. You might feel dumb for a minute, but guess what? I guarantee you it's at least 20 to 40% of the people feel the same way. Oh, I thought that too. They didn't say anything because they didn't have the guts. That's the word I'm looking for. They didn't have the guts to go out there and be willing to fail so that they can learn. But guess what? I bet you won't happen again. You understand what I'm saying? Because that failure might create something that's going to cause you to remember. It creates an experience when you start putting the information together. And now you have that experience. When the test comes and that question comes up that you didn't have, you had enough guts to ask the question, got it wrong, and now you can get it right. But guess what? You might have done that for other people too. That other 20 to 40% that were feeling the same way, you were doing it for them as well. You were doing it for them as well. So, you're a student. You're supposed to get things wrong. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be quiet. It's okay to not know. You don't know everything. And I'm going to tell you to your face like this. You don't know everything. And it's okay that you don't know everything. You are here for a reason. You're a student. So let's fail. Put yourself in a position where you're uncomfortable. Put yourself in a position where you can possibly fail. And if you do fail, learn from that, reflect from that, and make yourself a stronger person. You got to build up your muscles. Those of you that are doing well, build up your muscles. Okay? Because this message right here is for the students who are taking care of business. But I need you to get out of your comfort zone. I need you to be in unfamiliar territory. Sharpen the sword. Fail. It's okay to fail. It's okay to be wrong. If you don't like my message, you think it's kind of controversial, hey, I'm okay with that. Tell me. Let me know. Hold me accountable. I think you should fail. And I'm supporting it. Look. Let's get it in. This is week 6 of the semester. Don't make excuses. Make it happen. Give me some comments, some feedback on what I'm doing so that I can grow. If I'm not giving you the right message, let me know. That's the only way we can move forward together as people. All right? Holla at your boy next week. Take care. Hit me up on my Facebook page, Mr. McGee, MrJMcGee.com, Facebook.com/MrJMcGee. All right? Until then, fail, fail, fail. I want you to fail. Have a good week.